needs to hear it. So what is the message? My wonderful, beautiful viewers. Like my ears? I love them. Oi, you guys feel hopeless, or you've been going through some bad luck, it seems. It looks like you need to follow your truth. If you're feminine, if you're dealing with a feminine, follow her truth. When it comes to leaving things behind, leaving behind the old emotional baggage, all those extra cups, it's time to walk away from it and start on a new path. Yeah, time to start a new journey. Out with the old, in with the new. Looks like you've been dealing with a lot of delays or stagnation with whatever this new endeavor, this new prospect, this new journey has to do with. It's been seeming like it's like purposely delayed almost. And it has been. What can I do? Oh no, I lost it. Oh, wow. So for what you guys can do, it looks like ending a connection. Sorry, that went super far. There's been a false love or some confusion or lies that's been going on. This could be a partnership like with work. It could also be in a relationship or a friendship. Take it how it resonates. You've been having weak boundaries in it though. It looks like you're letting your love sit on top of your confidence. And you've been forcing the connection to hold the two together. There's a feeling of like intolerance or emptiness surrounding this as a commitment. If this is a more of a financial type journey that you're on, then I would say it's intolerance to having to conform to other people's ways of doing things when it comes to making your money or your ability or in your means of prospering. There's been a lot of conflict around your greed or your lack of material abundance. Looks like you're almost like, if this is a relationship, then you're almost like dealing with so much stress of like fighting with somebody and the conflict of it that it's actually causing you to have like illnesses and like stress related issues, disorders, whatever. Yeah, you feel a heavy disappointment and like a lack of hope when it comes to the situation. You've got two choices. You can either deal with an unprepared tower moment, something hitting you super off guard, or you can make the necessary transition when it comes to following your truth and moving towards a home. I feel like there is a divine feminine who's really living in the past and not realizing that she's being manipulated or betrayed, and that there's an overall like family misfortune going on. Or maybe she does. It looks like she's sitting pretty fearful, insecure in her stability. But whoever you are, don't self-destruct on this journey, because the Wheel of Fortune is currently still in your favor. But be cautious, there's something that could be being hidden from you. Yeah, there's some bad news surrounding a immature masculine. Who really makes choices and decisions in a naive approach or a naive manner. Again, a lot of disappointment and a lack of hope, an overbearingness of burdens, and some carelessness, possibly a fraud or a lazy boy. Not laughing at the situation. I was laughing at the lazy boy comment. It's time for you, if you are the divine masculine, it's time for you to follow your truth when it comes to your partnership. Be a strategic leader. Don't be a follower, and don't be a chaotic, disruptive partner. Trust in divine judgment, and also count on divine judgment if you're being a little unnecessarily rude or unnecessarily problematic. It's time for you to realize that you've gotten yourself into a lot of bad debts. And this could have to do with a fiery, feisty, possibly a second spouse or lover. It could also have to do with your own creativity and your lack of foundation for it, like your lack of control with it, and that being in conflict with the divine feminine, who's a very stable and secure partner, who's very thrifty. If you are a feminine, it's time for you to follow the divine truth of your masculine side and trust in the judgment that would come from the separation, and also to be cautious not to live in greed, but to be more thrifty. It's time for a new project or a new hope or a new love. If you do not make the transition that is necessary in order to complete this cycle, then you're going to be looking at some brutality or some ruthless behavior when it comes to the universe's response for you. Don't lose your chances. Utilize those skills that you have, and also be cautious who you go to for support or for advice. Time to focus and lose the pessimism and stop living in the past. But at the same time, equally as important, live up to your past as far as like what your hopes and your dreams were. If you're not currently in them and they haven't changed, correct that. There's going to be a new opportunity that comes for you. Like a new project, some new inspiration. Maybe this reading is going to be doing that for you. You're going to have an urge to create things. Don't be fearful with it, because you're going to be able to find the right thing to create and to partner up with, which will bring you material wealth. And final word of advice. Be cautious of being too cold-shouldered or falling into the tricks of gossip or acting cruelly or unnecessarily cold towards your partner. especially if he's trying to be stable and secure and strong. And final advice. I'm going to do out of these cards. I want you to go ahead and ask a question. If you need a minute, take a minute, pause the video. Okay, what answer do they need for this question that they're asking? Holy crap, they keep throwing them everywhere. 1 second again. Oh, sorry, what was that? Okay. You must be clever and cunning in order to overcome obstacles and objections. A naive approach will not serve your purpose this time. There is something within your reach that you want dearly, and at the same time you are afraid of it. It will be materialized and fill you with joy. You have difficulty breaking away and getting out of a situation. You are doubtful and try evasive solutions instead of backing off courageously. Do not do what you have asked about, and do not take the direction you contemplated on, because reality may blow up in your face, and you will not know how to get yourself out of the mud. There is no connection between what you have asked and what you really want to know. Unforeseen difficulties may arise because of ostentatious behavior. Practice humility and do not patronize others. Modesty and support of others will help you attract abundance and wealth. All right. Well, I hope that was something that one of you needed to hear. And I will see you next time around. Love and light.